If you move houses, you'd put your stuff wherever you'd like it to go, especially your plants. But what if your neighbor threatens to throw bricks at them because they don't like how it looks? Well, you guys know that no matter what issues we faced over the years, nothing stops me from growing these plants with you. So let me tell you everything that's happened this past week and how we're going to solve all these issues from our new neighbor. When we first knew that we were going to move to this house, I was still at my parents' house. We're there, the plants are outside, they're in the sun, they're in the greenhouse, they're growing really well. And when we learn about the house that we're going to move into, we check it out and we see, oh wow, like there's a big back garden, but it's shaded by these huge trees, which are protected by law because they're so ancient and it's actually kind of cool. But the plants can go there because it's shaded. But the front garden is perfect. So I start imagining in my head what it's going to look like. I'm going to put the greenhouse at the front, get the plants in there, and they're going to grow amazingly. They're going to look so good. They're going to be so happy. And I'm going to be able to start season 2 of the Flytrap games for you guys. I was moving a lot of stuff like this big IBC tank. And that was the first time I met our new neighbors. So the neighbor, he walks around and kind of looks down the passageway on our drive. And that's when I mentioned to him, yeah, I grow these plants, all this water's for the plants, and I'm going to grow them in a greenhouse, and I'm thinking of putting it out in the front because it's so nice and sunny out there. And he didn't seem bothered by that. He was like, oh, that sounds pretty interesting. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then we carried on with our day, kept moving some stuff in, and I went back home to my parents' house because we hadn't moved in properly yet. The second time that I spoke with them, it was actually inside of their kitchen. There was a lot of mail from the previous owner that had been delivered here, and I went over to give it to them because they know the owner. They were quite friendly with her. So I went over there, took the mail, and we started chatting away. The topic of my plants came back up, and I mentioned that I want to have the plants in a greenhouse at the front because it's so sunny and whatnot. And she said, oh, okay, that's interesting. Why do they need to be in like under glass? And I explained, well, they need it for protection, to look good, and especially to look good and grow well, because I make videos of them and I need them to be healthy so I can take decent videos of them. That was the second time that they knew about me wanting to put a greenhouse in the front, and they didn't really seem too bothered by it. They just seemed interested and curious. And because they do know the name of this channel, if you guys are watching for some reason, there's going to be a lot of different solutions that I come up with. And of course, the solution that I come up with is best for the plants, best for me, and of course you guys, the neighbors. So yeah, keep watching, don't worry, okay? Especially with this next part I'm about to say to you. The third time that we interact was the day that we are moving in. We had undone the entire greenhouse, come outside and I put the pieces on the front garden. And I went around the back to put something down with my mom or something, and I come back around and Karen's talking to the husband from next door. And he seemed like really angry. I'm like, what's going on? So Karen was speaking to him. I don't know what they were really saying, but as I come around, he says to me, you're not putting that up out there, are you? And I'm like, yeah. And Karen's like, she mentioned that I had spoken to his wife about it and they seemed all right with it because they did. And he said, no, you can't do that. And he said, I had a Google search. It's illegal, you need planning permission. And even if you try to get planning permission, we will oppose it. And my wife, she will oppose it too. She doesn't want that out. We don't want that out the front. That's terrible. I will oppose it. They will oppose it. That neighbor there will oppose it. Everyone will oppose it. Because honestly, I don't want to see that out there. So I'm like, whoa. Like my dude, you haven't even seen the greenhouse. Like it's not even up yet. You don't even know what the plants look like. And then he says, if you put that out there, someone is going to throw bricks at it. And that's when I'm like, what? And then after that, I don't really remember everything that was happening there because I was so like perplexed. The next thing I remember, well, why did you move here? Why didn't you move to a nice big parcel of land in the countryside and get fields of space? Like, my God, look at the world we're living in. I can barely afford food. Like, genuinely. And what? So I'm just like, oh, okay. Kind of shocked. I don't really know what to do. And I don't want to obviously argue with my neighbor. So I just kind of leave it. I'm like, okay, okay, whatever. Put the plants down. We go back home. And at this point, I'm like very upset. I'm like, what do I do now? The plants can't go in the back. I wish I'd said something sooner, because if they'd said something sooner, I wouldn't have moved the plants here. I would have left them at my parents' place, but now it's too late. All right, so all the plants, I moved them all to the back. They're all under shade, under these huge trees. Along with this, there's like a pigeon infestation, so the entire area is full of pigeons. So what this means for our plants, they're not protected from the wind, rain. The birds are pooping onto the plants, which is not good for the minerals. The salt buildup and whatever else can kill them. But all around, not good, especially because the birds can like sit there and they can take the sphagnum moss and build their nest out of it and destroy your plants. It's something that we all deal with. And I left them there for about 2 weeks, and they started leaning towards the sun. And this is when I knew, okay, I need to move these plants to the front, because it's sunny out the front and they won't be protected, but it's better than back there. So the plants are currently now out the front, and that also caused some friction. There was no acknowledgement from at all about them being out there. It's like this, you know? Which is weird, because you can put tables in the front. What are they there, Khan?
Yeah, now he's getting out now.
And I'm going to kind of whisper, because he just got back home. The biggest thing that makes me worried, even if I get planning permission, which I have applied for, I believe that he will throw bricks at my plants, or he might poison them or something. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not too worried about a random person throwing bricks, because it's a quiet cul-de-sac. But how do you just say, oh, someone's gonna throw bricks? Like, bruh, like no one's gonna throw bricks, but it's in his head. That's where we are right now. And that's when I started filming, because we need to figure something out.
The thought of him seeing a greenhouse out the front is what's troublesome.
I guess.
What if you made it look pretty?
Yeah, but we still need to get permission from council to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
There's a way around it. What do you think about getting a 6-foot trailer and building a greenhouse on top of that, and just leaving the trailer on our front garden? Because there's no laws around a trailer.
He would definitely try to knock it down. He would not be happy at all.
Or we can get a camper van and cut the roof off.
Jesus.
That's fine. It can't be more than like 1 meter tall, so we can build like a really flat greenhouse, like on the ground. Yeah.
Would you do something like that?
Well, 1 meter isn't enough space to grow Sarracenia. But I mean, I could. Like, all of these things are options. It's just, I don't want upset people, because upset people are the worst people.
And you got to remember, like, these people have been here for like 30 years plus. They're used to seeing nothing out the front.
They're used to things being how they want it.
Yeah.
You know what I could do? Why are we so worried about sunlight?
They need sun.
Yeah, but we could use grow lights. We put them out the back, and then in the greenhouse, and then put grow lights in the greenhouse with them.
So they get partial sun, and then the remainder use grow lights.
Yeah, they get sun and grow lights. You know what would be even better?
What?
Take the garage, like make the walls like super shiny or something, and then just put heaps of grow lights in there, and they can all grow in there, because then we can control it properly. We don't have to worry about sunlight. We don't have to worry about it being cold outside. We don't have to worry about all these things that happens in winter. We can control like everything, and then it can probably grow even better than outside here in this dull weather.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Why didn't we think of that?
Well, we did.
Well, before.
We were so stuck up on sunlight. And so, with a vague idea of making this garage shiny and adding some lights into it, I started clearing it out. Yet, little did I know that simply preparing this thing would be so damn difficult. If I had any healthy plants right now, it might go there. But for now... Well, those huge bolts and nuts is probably why they won't come out. Imagine screwing in a shelf like that. Yep, that's how they put the shelf up. How the hell am I gonna get there?
Okay, go. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank gosh.
Man, what a mission. All of that to hold up a shelf. Seriously? My forearms are gonna be huge at the end of this. Ow, okay, shouldn't have done that. Oh. That's like glued on. What? Wood screws. Come on. Bruh. What was old mate thinking when he done this, bro? What? What? Okay. Didn't pull out too much off the wall. Oh no. Stay. Still there. Old mate really didn't want this table to move. Oh, okay. What is it stuck to? Oh, nothing. Okay. We got some stuff. Check this out. What is that? An ice scraper, but you put your hand in there? It doesn't get that cold. Battery charger. Alright. Probably the spanner that would have helped us get those big screws off. Just needs a little bit of WD-40. The rest will come right off. Coasters. Oh, this is for like PSP. Oh no, okay. Laptop charger. I mean, these are cool. Like you put something heavy on it and then, you know, you can move it. Might use that for the plant. Draft excluder. Yeah, still excluding. Oh yes. Nice. Gotta stay fit. Another charger. You can't buy something like this anymore. I mean, this is how you know that they made things in the past proper. And this probably cost like 5 pennies. They don't make things like they used to. Kebab sticks? It's like a foot or something, but this fluffy part makes no sense. Oh, it's all falling apart. Okay, it probably has some asbestos in there, so rather not. No way. You're joking. I doubt it. I doubt it's charged, but I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm not surprised, but hey, we got 2 batteries now and 2 chargers. Wow. Check this out, guys. I've never seen spiders this big in England. Oh, okay, mistake. That spider's so close to my foot. Okay, you guys keep your eye on that thing down there, huh? Ooh, it's just chilling. Old man must have reckoned he was a bit of a handyman. A lot of tools in here, I guess, with his own breaker box. Well, that's good for us, though. That isn't. Please go outside. Spider, spider, bloody everywhere, man. It's just the other side. Okay, well, I got it. It was just stuck. Now for the blue one. Keep that for later. But now we can get that through. He nailed it into something. What that something is, I don't know. Big ol' rusty screws. The forbidden candy floss. Yummy. This is connected to hopes and dreams. Oof. Probably a nail. Come on, what is going on? Sideways, bro, what the f? Why? What was this guy thinking? Why would you go like through that hole? Just go around the back. Why couldn't you just, you know, sometimes this is how you do it, guys. Perfect. Oh. This is the most rinky-dink setup I've ever seen. So what, if you want to get here, you have to take this off now. Those two screws are different lengths. Nothing about this setup is even or neat. Something just weird. It's all rinky-dink. Not that I'd do it any better. Now we can use it. Let's hope that's not broken. Typical fashion, that's a Phillips, that's a flathead, so. Oh, gee, oh, yeah. Great. Okay.
Hold what up?
This metal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then just put it down.
Wow, this is ancient.
I know. I really don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay. Okay. I spent like an hour trying to figure out how I'm going to pick this thing up without creasing it and stuff by myself. And I think I have a solution. and I'm lucky to have this. This is going to be so bad. It's stuck to itself. Stay, please. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't fall. It looks really bad though, but next time I have an idea of how to do it better. But that's for next time. If I tell them that, it brings the wall down. Oh. Okay. Oh, I wanted to finish this tonight to get this video out for you guys. Look at that, it's like... You just see it just pulls the concrete off. I left that overnight for the wall and it fell, and this is the exact problem, but I have some ideas. I'm going to stick the mylar onto the wall using glue and tape. And then I have a pretty interesting idea for the roof. I don't know if it will work, but I don't really have much other ideas in my head right now. I've already dusted this off, but check. So put some glue. Okay, put something there, like the mylar. Let it stick for a second. Let it cool. And then if you apply some tension, because you're trying to make the mylar tight, it comes right off. Need to figure something else out again. So I might have figured it out. Use double-sided tape that I got to stick the corners, have the blue tape going along the sides, and then we use the glue to stick the top parts of the mylar to the spray foam in the roof so that it can be nice and tight. And I think that might work. That literally just fell. Not a good sign. Hope it works. I mean, not bad. Well, it's the next day again, and it seems like everything's stuck up. It looks like it's working, so I'm gonna do the rest. Kind of surprised it all stayed up, to be honest. Well guys, we've got good news and we've got bad news. The good news is that it's finished. The bad news is that it looks like shit. Like it's all kind of upright, but I bet when I open this... Oh yeah, no, that is genuinely worse than what I was expecting. You guys probably can't even see this. The whole side wall, it's fallen. And that's why I'm gonna redo it. I don't like it. It's not working. It looks like shit. Hopefully the third time will work. I have these PVC pipes and I'm going to connect them together with these 3D printed parts that I made. And then what I'm gonna build with this PVC is a structure that fits inside of the garage. I don't know how this will go, but I think this is probably gonna be better than the other two ideas that we've had so far. And I really hope this is the last one because I cannot keep doing this. This is starting to irritate me quite a bit. I'm gonna take this. Probably need a few of these screws, just a couple. That should be enough. Maybe some rope. Take this too. What else do we need? Probably this. Let's see. Probably take this. This also. Probably this whole thing. I measured every single pipe so that I could 3D print their parts. I've made a list of all the different cuts we need to make. It was way more effort than I thought it would be, but now it's finally time to cut them all up. The one time I don't triple measure, I cut it wrong. I'm lucky I have extra pieces, but very irritating. I'm going to try not to do that again. We are finally finished with all of that. None of these pieces are the same size as those. These are the pieces that are going to make the grow room. What a mission. The lighting's better upside down. And it's the first time I've seen the grow tent since I put it up like 3 days ago. I haven't seen this either, guys, so... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Well, at least it makes taking everything off a bit easier, doesn't it? I really hope none of the mylar is damaged and I can maybe recover some of the foil tape. I have a couple 3D printed parts and I'm going to put up the structure outside and see how well it fits together, and hopefully I can just pick the thing up and slide it into the garage. Quick update on the neighbor's situation because I can hear him talking. We were just outside. He runs over with like a slug in a container saying like, oh, I've lived here for 40 years and I've never seen a slug in my kitchen. And literally as it happens, 2 or 3 days ago, we had a slug in our kitchen too. All it was thrown outside. But yeah, he says, 40 years I've never seen a slug in my kitchen. And he kept going on and on until the point where I started thinking, is he trying to imply that we somehow contributed to a slug being put into his house? I don't know, man. Just an update for you guys. I got my hair cut because I couldn't deal with it anymore. Good enough. I don't know if this pole is going to fit into those poles the way that I want it to. This is the time when I see if I did my maths right. And we all know about my maths. 10 centimeters off. Off to a good start. These birds. That fits. That fits.
It's like I'm like walking. And then I'm like,
Yeah. It's like one of those haunted houses. You know where they have all those like, careful.
Hi.
Well, now we just need to wait for the 3D printer, but while that's busy, I'm gonna clean these pipes. It's green. Green. It's green. How gross is that? We're getting bird attacks. It's better for them in the front, but they just aren't protected. This one got attacked. You can see how the soil's been moved up. I put it all back, which is some soil down there also. We need to get this thing finished as soon as possible before they take one of the plants for their nest. We're really on a time crunch now, guys, because the birds now know. Got a couple more pieces done overnight, so we can finally get some of these sheets back up. Only 2 more pieces left on the printer, so we're nearly done. That spider, look at it. It's still there. If he's not careful, it's gonna get eaten by the plants, and I'm not joking. Literally just got the last 2 sets of lights. So we have 6 lights now, they're all here. Everything's waiting on me. The birds are eating the plants. I can see the birds eating the plants right now. So, come on. And there's a storm coming. It's really all up to me right now. So let's try and get this before the storm hits. Put some extra pipes into the big pipe, which goes on the roof, so that it's more stiff and doesn't bend under weight. And I'll show you guys later another way we're going to prevent the roof from falling over when you put weights on it. It's going to be interesting, like everything else in this project. I need to put up the mylar sheets now, all alone. I'd never have a plan for this. I kind of just grab the thing and do it, you know. I wish I had a plan. So I made it that I can put the sheet like right on the edge, so I can line it up with the printed part, which will be perfectly straight, and then line it up with the bottom part, which should be perfectly straight, and then line it up with the pole, which should be perfectly straight, but you know how it is. 10 centimeters, huh? Here's a little trick, right? You use this one, and then you can adjust the sheet a bit better, you know, just for you newbies out there. You might little something from my vast wealth of experience. Look at that, you see what I'm saying? Yeah? That's the best I've got. Take it or leave it. You guys are gonna love this. For those of you who weren't satisfied with all the booty shots you've seen this entire video, here's another one, I guess. I'm going in. Man, these spiders are weird ass. That's the daddy long legs, I think. But I know someone in the comments is gonna say, that's not the daddy long legs. That's the triple knee invisirantula. It's a spider, it's a bug. You guys are gonna like this one even more. Well, if you want more of that, you gotta leave a like. So, I'm not doing that for free. This is gonna turn out horrendously. Just you wait. Oh, it's back. My head was just there. You guys, you see what I'm saying? That's not even the same spider. The reason why you little guys down there are looking up at me is because I am 7 foot tall, actually. So just a little bit of an angle for you guys to see this. We did it. I guess it's alright. It's not done, but it's alright. It obviously fell down while I was transferring footage from my phone. It's not going to stop me, but this is very irritating. I think I know what the problem is. The double-sided tape doesn't stick to this 3D printed part very well, which I expected. Bro. So I have some sandpaper. I'll rough this up, and that will hopefully make it a bit stickier. I'm going to try that quick and then show you guys how we're actually going to brace this so that it can hold heavier weights. Doesn't look very promising, but I'm hoping when it slides down to the end here, it'll be a bit more stable. It's fine, I've got super glue. I was worried that this might happen because I had to swap colors halfway through, which obviously made it a bit weaker there. But I got some super glue, so I'll give that a shot. I feel like nothing's on there, but we still have to be very careful though. Okay, let's give that a shot. Oh yes, thank you. Don't do anything. This entire experience has been cursed. I feel like a king crab. See ya. Stay. How the heck am I gonna do that? The worst part about filming yourself doing things, I know one of you guys in the comments are gonna tell me the simplest way I could have done this entire thing in like 5 minutes. And I know you're out there. King crab. Samuel the spider just came out. I hope everything from now on is relatively simple because this has been a mission. Well, the roof is finished. The only big problem is really these 2 lines, but that's kind of on purpose because when we add the lights, it will pull it down and they'll disappear. 12:30 midnight. That went pretty quick. Time goes quick when you're in this middle of a struggle. I'm getting really tired and I'm starting to make mistakes, like think of things that will become mistakes. I'm really running out of time for this. Tomorrow has to be the day. So if I have to stay up all night, I will finish this today. Let's just take a look to see if anything has actually fallen in there. You guys have seen it before me. Tell me, is it good? Oh, it's fine. Oh, that's such a relief. Looks like everything's fine. Everything's still tight, I hope. Hey guys, this is probably the best we've gotten so far, so... Put the support in before I forget. This one's pretty solid, these ones. Okay. Man, I don't even care if I got hit in the face, I just don't want that to break again. Ow. Pull it. Okay, here we go. Little ones are rubbish. This is 100% gonna break. Yeah, that didn't film, but it's up. That's probably the best looking one so far. It's done. Well, not all of it, obviously, just the sides, right? And then I still have to do the rest, but come on guys, let me have this one. This is the last difficult part, the roof. Well guys, the roof is done. And this is probably my favorite one. Look how, it's almost like a mirror, this one. I actually have a headache now from all of this. And I have a feeling some of you guys probably have a headache from watching this. But I need like pizza. Like, I'm not even joking. Look at that difference in light. This is what you guys look like to me because I'm actually 7 foot. Seeing you guys down here all the time is kind of... Damn, this is too long. I know why it's too long, because it's the wrong piece. Oh, it's because I have a headache. I need to cut a new piece. It might not seem like it, guys, but the anticipation is killing me. Like, I genuinely just want to be done. And I don't want this to fall. I just don't want this to I don't want to have to redo this. Like, we're so close now. I have a really bad headache. Really, really bad. We're done. We're literally done, guys. It's finally done. We just need to get the lights in here and then finally the plants. Let's see what Karen thinks of this.
Whoa. Whoa. Kind of feels like I'm in SpaceX. This is like another dimension. This is cool.
It feels like you're in like a spaceship or something, eh?
You can have a party in there.
Yeah.
With all strobe lights. You turn the strobe lights on and it's like behind you. This is cool.
You think it's alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Get out of my face.
Our first one. Let's see what happens. Oh, that looks so good. These are custom lights that I chose that are perfect for growing all types of carnivorous plants. So if you want one, feel free to email me. They are expensive because they are meant to be used for a big setup, but if you want smaller lights, I have something for you too. This isn't sponsored, but I got some of these Sansi lights a few weeks ago when I couldn't grow my plants outside anymore. And Sansi also gave me a 10% discount if you use the code TFG. I'll have a link in the description too, but between these big lights and these smaller Sansi lights, you'll be able to grow any plant you want. We're gonna use this. And I know it's tiny, but size doesn't matter, guys. There you go. I have the clip so low because I'm 98% expecting it to break, and I don't want to break the lights when it falls. It's up. It's actually up. Quite surprised, to be honest. Seeing as it looks like it's kind of working, I have the light meter, so we can actually see how much light we're getting in this room when we get this thing up and switch it on. Okay. This is the part we've been waiting for, guys. So heavy, this. The moment we've been waiting for is here, and I've got the light meter to see just how much light we can make. Oh, that's insane. Whoa. Dude, that actually hurts my eyes. Look at it. That's crazy. Damn. It's so like warm on my back. Well, let's check out what the light meter says. There's 20,000 lux at full power. But if I have it up where the lights are actually going to be, we're nearly at full sunlight here. I really can't wait to get the plants into here tonight. Honestly. There's two lights in this middle beam now, and it seems okay. We just need to put two more in the middle, And then we'll know that it works. Guys, something feels a bit off. And I'm being like, I'm not joking here. Like something doesn't feel right. Everything's still level. Nothing's changed. I just like, it feels like the roof is coming away from it, which makes sense because I pre-tensioned it all. It's doing what I wanted it to do, but I don't know, it just feels weird seeing things change. Top corner. All the lights, all 6 of them together, weigh 100 kilograms, 250 pounds, because that's how much weight is going to be on these beams here, which is why I'm so worried. This is going to be insane when they're all on. Karen's trying to work and I keep interrupting her, so I'm going to have to try and put this light up by myself. Okay, let's do it. Evolution cooked when they gave us these things. Damn. Okay. I'm impressed. For now, until it all falls and then I lose everything and it was a waste of time and energy and money. Okay, that's one. Okay. I cannot wait to switch all of these on, test them out and see what this place looks like. It's gonna be crazy. It's almost like I'm gonna be simulating the sun or something. Yep. Guys, it's done. And it's time to test it. Let's switch them on. The brace that's connected to the roof just broke off, so I need to fix this really quickly.
Yeah.
Karen, I need you to help when the thing broke.
Okay, fine.
Just hold it up. I need to get a smaller pipe. Yeah, hold that. I need to get a shorter pipe. That's the shortest pipe I have.
This is really hurting.
Drop it down slowly. Okay, that's holding, but it's only like temporary. I know what I can do right now to fix it, but I need your help.
Don't you want to at least eat?
I mean, I do, but I can't eat like this.
Okay, go.
I'm going to try and fix it.
No.
I need to go up.
Okay.
You just need to make sure that this thing does not fall. I feel like I don't know, like a doctor, like grabbing a baby through the...
I don't feel safe.
Reach in there and grab a baby. I know someone's gonna be like in the comments.
I knew it!
I am in so much pain right now.
You're pushing.
Okay, let go. Oh! My arms.
Jesus.
I thought that would happen.
What happened?
Broke down. What I really need is to go and get zip ties. Like right now. while we were dealing with zip ties before, now we've got tie backs. Look at them. Yes. Yes. Moment of truth. Crisis tentatively avoided. That's how you know I worked corporate. I'm going to make sure the camera's still recording, and then we can switch them all on and light up the entire neighborhood. I'm very excited. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. I don't know, this kind of feels like we're at a sleepover. I'm in my pajamas, it's dark, and ooh, it's so exciting. I don't think this will work, but let's try it out. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Me dead. That was actually painful. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes this time. Oh. These ones aren't on. I think it's a bad connection. That's making a funny noise. That's making a funny noise. Well guys, I don't know what old mate before me was doing in this place, but he kind of burns out one of those plugs there. So I opened it up, took a look, fixed it up a little bit. He did reckon himself a bit of a handyman, as we've seen. But yeah, we should be alright now to plug in all our lights and just give them a quick test. Let's try this again. Will it work? I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's so bright. Oh, this is crazy, guys. Oh! Guys, this is crazy. 10,000 lux at grow height. 13,000 lux. Pretty crazy in here. It's 1:30. So the plants will be in here tomorrow. So I want to get everything ready for them. But look, it's the next day. Everything's clear. I was up until 4 in the morning. We're literally ready to bring the trays of plants in. And I cannot explain how excited I am to get them out of the harsh environment. Which way does it go? Oh, wait. Here goes nothing, I guess. Let's turn it on. I always forget how bright it is. Wow, they actually look really good. There we have it, guys. This is a new chapter for everything for me. I've never grown with LEDs before. And seeing as we have so much space in here, we have to fill it all up. So this might be the start of me finally selling some plants. Who knows? I don't know. But one thing's for sure, the plants will be happier in here, and I can finally get started on season 2 of the Flytrap games. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for the next season. I'll see you guys then.